The drummer is always the anchor of a good rock band, and for Trainwreck, the drums are played collectively by Chad, Nicole, and Alex. They have a condition called Cerebral Palsy. Using buttons placed on their headrests, Chad and Nicole are able to play the snare and bass drum respectively. Alex also hits the cymbals with a modified drumstick. Trainwreck is a mix of both able-bodied and disabled musicians. Carl Sloman is the band's founder and drumming instructor.
So for these young people who have never been allowed to play in bands before, who haven't been allowed to express themselves, like Chad, who you saw today, who can't even speak, he's non-communicative in that form. This now allows him to create and to communicate at the same time.
This is Chad McClinchy's house, where Trainwreck just wrapped up their practice. The band is hoping to raise enough money to travel to New York to play for the Drummers Collective, one of the most prestigious schools in the world. The band hopes this trip will help them build awareness for cerebral palsy. 23-year-old Nicole Turner is a member of Trainwreck. Nicole also helps to direct the Thames Valley Children's Center in their care for kids with cerebral palsy. Without Sloman, Nicole might never had a chance to play music. While many of her classmates in elementary school were picking up their first instruments, Nicole had to stay behind because the music rooms upstairs weren't wheelchair accessible. Now Nicole believes people with disabilities deserve to enjoy music too.
I'm just like any other person, and when we started I was 14, so how many teenagers dream of being in a band, a garage band even, so it allowed me to be just like any other kid my age.
At Angela Fisher's home in South London, the family is preparing for a move to a single-story home in the countryside. Their 20-year-old son, Alex Hardy, has grown too heavy for her to lift him into his chairlift. Angela says Alex has always had a sense of humor about his disability, and the friends he's made through Trainwreck have given him people to share the laughs with.
He's met lots of people through the band, the other band members, they all joke around. You know, he's part of something, and that's what he really, really needs, and it's so exciting that, you know, that this has happened. It's changed his life.
And for Alex, Chad, and Nicole, the drum doesn't just keep the beat, but it brings them together. For Western News, I'm Mike Schulman.